What's up, full army, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, we are back with some more Slay the Princess. And yeah, we definitely want to actually see what our other outcomes, pretty much, which path do we take to actually get different endings, if there is any different endings. Because we've been through like a lot of different variations, and we got some good stuff, we got some bad stuff, we got some in between, we got the entity that we bringing her like little like pieces of the princess or different styles. That's where the background changed again. That was pretty cool. But anyway, we are back to try out some more. Let's see what our decisions and choices change for us this time. We're gonna go straight in and maybe see if we go straight for, maybe if we go in, we slay her, alright? But we don't leave, we stay behind and see what happens then. Maybe it changes, I don't know. But yeah, let us go here and load. We did have our previous playthrough, so now here we want to try, well, silence, continue to the cabin. So we can do other options since we've done like a lot of, what you call it, we've had a lot of options and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna get down and see what else we can unravel here of the mysteries of this game. It's very well done. I like it. It's a simple click, read, follow path, change different decisions. Very awesome. Something to chill and relax to. Yeah, no, just something different for me. So I hope everyone's having an awesome, lovely evening further. Let us sit back and get into this one. Okay, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue silently to the cabin. Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Okay.
You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, we're going to go to the cabin. And we're going to go straight up to the point of how the game's name is, called Slay Princess.
The interior
and we're just going to slay her.
is almost entirely bare.
Since we've done this so much, we can actually, you got like the skip option. You kind of move it along. Even though I really enjoy the narrator and stuff, so
creaks open,
you can always listen to it for more.
A staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
I wonder what voice she'll have this time.
Who's there?
Okay, that voice is different to the first time.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Definitely not the sweet, innocent princess voice that we had when we first started the game. Okay, so I'm just going to steel my nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Okay, well, we're gonna go slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course she's dead. See, that one's grayed out. Of course not. That was way too easy. You see, we can't choose that. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You see, like, yeah, you're right. She's dead. Let's get out of here. It's grayed out this time. So I can check the pulse and I can remove the blade. So I'm going to remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
What?
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh! She's not dead?
Quick, let's get out of here.
Oh!
Too late for that now.
What the
You
fuck?
collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Oh, she's got her own weapon?
As you fall, she falls with you.
We die together,
exhausted
probably.
by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye.
Oh.
A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Okay, that was different. That changed quite a bit.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth.
Yeah, we both
Everything
died.
goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Okay, the razor. That's a different chapter that I haven't had this chapter before, so that's cool.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, we can't do any
And at
skippity
the end
skip.
of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Is the princess.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay, I know I'm here to stay. Okay, so. But I died. What's going on here? She's going to kill me again, but I already slew the princess. Sure. Okay, so I can just proceed to the cabin. And let's see what differences we have.
Before you go any further, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we?
Okay, the voice of the cheated again.
I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Let's proceed. See if what changes we differently have this time around.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess.
That's
of
even
warped
worse.
wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And a
the
mirror.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, so we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Okay, and then we can always approach the mirror to see what's in this
Walk
mirror.
up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Yeah, see, he doesn't know that the mirror is there.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Yep. Okay, let's enter the basement and see what is in store for us. Is she alive? Is she dead? Is she a ghost?
The door to the basement
I don't like the way
creaks
this
open,
looks now.
revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
Oh.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Now she sounds even different.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
No, probably not. What do we do? Do you remember last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out if you drop it. Maybe that's a good option there. Nobody has to die. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye, turn around and leave. Screw it. Slay the princess. But do we die if we choose that option? Is the case, yeah. Okay, fine, I'll come closer. Better not do anything. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if we go for... Where is it? I know you have a knife.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife?
In your dress. Behind your back.
And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Yes.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Okay, you say she's not armed. Okay. Then we're gonna go screw it and slay the princess.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Whose meat?
Hers, at first.
Oh.
Then yours.
What? Did she stab herself, threw herself into me?
How? What did she even hit us with?
Yeah, it's...
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
Where did she get that from? Where did she put that?
And
what?
Then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You telling me that's absolute bullshit? I'm not gonna lie.
You're going to die now.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna die now, but that's not
With
fair.
a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And you die. Oh my god, chapter 3 at least. The arms race. Something different.
You're on a path in the woods.
Why does this look weird?
Fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? I feel
Oh
dizzy.
my gosh.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Now.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, the voice of the
Running
haunted.
isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. Good. It's better.
Oh, the voice of the stubborn.
Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Okay.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Quite a few times.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction. Right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better. Let's just...
I love these voices, I really do.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
We take it. Of course
Okay,
we do.
Sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what
There's no door.
right? There isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way,
Makes
let's
sense.
just break it and move on.
Yeah, approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Okay.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Oh my soul.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be
I
fine.
wonder how she's gonna be this time around.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance
What
to
the
linger on
fuck?
the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic.
Did I just fall down the stairs?
Unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body
Oh,
tumbles
no.
onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Oh, she's getting even more twisted.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is
Survival.
survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here
And now.
Your internal
What
bickering
the
is cut
fuck?
short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Oh, lovely.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
We're going to fight her here, and we're going to stuff her upper lip about it. What lip about it? She can hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're going to repel all authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords of art. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All of these ideas suck. Think up something better. Oh my soul. We're going to unconditionally surrender. I wonder if that will even work. We're going to fight her here. We're going to appeal. Let's try fight her, I guess, eh? She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Oh, by me killing myself. Okay.
Yes, This is the best idea anyone has ever had. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
Pain is good. It's how we stay alive.
Nah, I'm sick of pain. Yeah, this whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Wait for her to come to you. Do your worst. I bet you can't even hurt me.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
The princess closes the distance
Oh.
and you dodge. And we
Fight back! Haha!
And you fight back.
Oh, you're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
Oh!
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange, each of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow. Yes, this is exactly it. But the dance couldn't last forever. All it takes is a single clumsy moment. She skewers you.
What?
Gotcha.
And?
Does it
Does
hurt?
it hurt? No. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Where the hell are we is the
Don't like that
question.
we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again?
What
How
is
are we even supposed
happening
to know
now?
the difference?
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made
Progress.
Good job.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving, why not? It's not like
There's a lot of
dying
voices now, eh?
again and again is doing us any harm. Let's see how far this little mind hole goes, shall we?
Come on, show me something new.
Okay. Let's see. She wins by killing us. All these guys suck. I don't know. Do we surrender and see what happens? Oh, it doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs and just leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of conflict or transpires. Oh!
None of this is working. Think.
She skewers you.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Then you skewer yourself.
Oh!
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything.
There's another voice now.
We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
She skewers you.
Oh!
You're cute.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Just panic. Flee.
The paranoid now.
She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Let's appeal to her better nature.
The optimist.
That. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
She skewers you.
And then everything goes dark.
Oh my soul. Is that all I get? Oh! We got to chapter 4. Mutually assured destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good.
We're definitely moving
Our steel
along.
claw is already in our hand.
Oh, what if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Yeah, they're all the same, really.
These voices are so awesome.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the
I love this one.
towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... It's fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything?
Nah, we've been here way too
I
many
feel
times.
part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
She's gone off a freaking rocker.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
My soul.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Her new thing.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
Oh, what
spitting
the
into
fuck?
red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her
What
splattering
the hell
against
is
the
that?
walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely divine. Yes. Behold, the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. Narrator,
Empty your mind.
It's so quiet.
Empty.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Oh. You do not act, and yet through the inaction of your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its R, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
I know. Your weapons clash again and again. You are here entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance. The ebb and the flow, the shifting of the ties back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building, crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of violation, and her strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither fear what's to come. This is the good ending. Is this really the good ending, or is this the end? not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memories return. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into the reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in a long, quiet once again. Lead to the cabin. What the hell's going on here now? Oh! Okay, we made it to another one of the entities now. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It can't be a contradiction.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Whoa. Okay, let's see. I'm ready to go back. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Oh, that's very cryptic. I think I've done like 3 or 4.
This one is sharp and single-minded. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for an indomitable heart.
Okay, are we building something here?
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Okay.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I hate you. Remain silent. If anything, it makes sense to me like you more. I don't know what you want me to say about. No, it's all the same.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Okay. Still planning to kill you once we're done with this. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? You know what happens? The world behind you.
If that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm.
Oh.
Even if you attempt to destroy me.
Interesting. Have you figured out what you want when we finish?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Interesting. It's very, very different. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is
But like, how many more
time
vessels do you have to bring her? Oh my gosh, everything goes dark and you die again. And then we start from chapter 1 all over again.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay. So, we've tried to do the whole slaughtering thing, right? I don't know now what other options we have. So let's carry on going. Let's enter the basement. I don't know, do we take the blade? Let's take the blade. Into the basement. I continued on the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
And then... Okay, he caught me. Okay, steal the nerves, step forward.
You step forward.
Okay. So what if she's bluffing? I'm sorry, you can talk. I'm not dropping the blade, drop the blade. Okay, I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay, then it's into the principal holding the blade. Fine, I guess you're Oh, sorry about that. That came out of nowhere. Okay, slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
That's different.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts!
Like, how?
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess
different
on
now,
somewhat
huh?
equal footing.
Sinuses are killing me now. What the hell? Okay.
Your blade slashes through the air.
What the hell is going on?
Her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job. Flee and lock her in the basement. I wonder if that even works.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here, either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Like, how strong is
The
she?
princess doesn't do our friend in herself. Internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel
Do we
your
both go down?
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
And we die again.
And you die.
Yeah, the adversary.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Okay. So if we proceed to the cabin, so we can turn around and leave, right? That doesn't really help us with the situation. Well, let's proceed to the cabin and see if anything changes this way.
A warning. She will lie.
Yeah.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like
Okay, so we got the
Are you sure
stubborn
about
voice
that?
with us.
The point of my warning wasn't to start, and the princess will do and say whatever she thinks it
Yeah.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
I wonder if it's changed inside the cabin this time around as well. Like, if it's going to look like what we've seen before, is it going to be different?
The cabin is tighter than its exterior.
Oh, this one
would
is very
suggest.
similar to
Its
like last
cold
time.
stone walls press in on you.
Yes.
The blade is your implement.
Yeah, we're going to take the blade,
You take the blade.
and then we're going to enter the basement without looking at the mirror. Because the mirror seems to be bad news, bad juju.
The door to the
Okay,
fierce voice
did-
carries up.
Is that another challenger? Finally.
Oh my
It's been
soul.
ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
No.
Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Okay, let's see.
As you
Oh,
descend the
why
final
does she have a tail
The form
now?
of the princess comes into view. A
Oh,
large
what?
shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
She's excited.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Oh. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Oh.
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What? You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing? Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough, I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't
That is
remember.
true. The narrator never remembers anything, but we all do.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Okay, it's just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take this less seriously. You don't know depths of my apathy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? With someone alive? Already died, don't worry. I'm going to do a good... Okay, you got me, pretty. Everything you said is true.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
Okay. So you do remember me. Attack the princess. Turn around and leave without saying anything. I wonder if that even does anything. Attack the princess. Okay, let's see. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't.
Let's see if this does anything.
Bothering, to be honest.
You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Oh. Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free? You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death.
Oh.
I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists. Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah. Especially that last part.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life.
We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
Okay. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Attempt to free the princess. Turn around and leave without saying anything. I don't know now. Attempt to free her. I'll still end up getting murdered, I think.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right? Did you just say you're going to try and free her?
She doesn't even want to be free.
Exactly. So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work? I mean, we have a weapon, right? We could always just cut her out, yeah?
While she's trying to kill you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
And then what? Do you think she'll just follow you out of here? Maybe. I don't know. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Let's fight her, attack her. We doing it to free the princess?
Actually, no, you're not.
Oh my, here we
I have a
go.
responsibility to the world here, and I'm not just going to let you throw yourself into a scenario where the literal best outcome is the end of everything. Until you come up with any other idea, your body remains standing rigidly in place.
What do you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll. Watch me. Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture.
Oh, he's putting
See?
his finger.
I can make you do whatever I want.
You're gonna piss off.
So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so weird?
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return. Hey, you, decision maker. I want us to fight her as much as he wants us to kill her, but this is boorish. Just ignore him. If you want to try and free her, I don't think there's much he can do to actually stop you.
Okay, so we can try free her.
You know what?
Oh.
Fine. Blade in hand, you charge forward to try and free the princess.
He probably
from her
kills me.
bindings.
Finally. I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
As you slash across her wrist, her elbow comes crashing down on your skull. An
Oh
unsettling
my
crack
soul.
echoes in your ears. It's a devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor, limbs suddenly refusing to respond. This might be it.
That's it, huh? You've gotten really soft.
Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die. Really? In just one blow? Yes. Oh, come on, that's hardly fair. We're not dead. You're just flipping the table over. It is what it is. You're dead. Finished. Over. All right. Fine. This whole thing's a frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see you two next time.
The eye of the needle. Like, where are we going with this?
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there. You're strong, but you're bullheaded. This isn't a fight. It's a puzzle.
Oh
She's
my
stronger
soul.
than us, but we can use that to our advantage. I hate puzzles. Yeah, of course you do. I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death is good in my book. What do you have in mind?
Oh.
Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about it. We're getting her out of there. After that, we're seeing what happens. Are you insane? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If she gets out of here, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
No, definitely not.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Enlighten me, then. I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. You'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been.
In here.
So where does that leave us? It leaves us exactly where we started, and where I'm sure you've already been before. The princess, left unhindered, will bring about the end of the world. You have to put a stop to her. The only way to do that is to slay her.
Okay.
But we didn't stop her last time. We died. Yet here we are in a world unended. A different world, unended to be sure, but there's still solid ground beneath our feet. What the hell are you going on about? Even if he isn't lying, reality clearly continues to be real. So I want to see what happens when she leaves. I think we all need to see that.
That'll be interesting to actually see what happens.
Absolutely do not need to see that. I've already told you the truth, and the only thing to see after she leaves is the end of everything. It's not worth it. Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If you need help busting her out of there, I'm your man. Welcome aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the fight you wanted. The rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further.
Okay. Silence and proceed. I'm done with this. Turn around and go. Bye. Okay, let's proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself...
The music is
on the
pretty
path,
intense now.
Staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. There'll be time for that later. For now, you know what you have to do.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is
You got the map at
suffocatingly
least.
tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. But there's nowhere to go in here. This is just a hallway with a mirror at the end of it. A mirror? But there isn't a mirror here. There's the iron altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. Does he really not see it? Or maybe what we see as a mirror, he sees as a door. It is a door. And before you ask, no, it's not a mirror-shaped door. The object at the end of this room is both door-shaped and a door. There shouldn't be any room for misinterpretation. Who cares what it is? It's in our way, we should smash it. Take it.
Okay, so let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Wouldn't want to be pushed around without a way to push back. And she likes when we can push back, doesn't she?
Okay, let's go to the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
If we smash the mirror, what does that actually do? Okay, smash.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet.
It definitely
like the
changed
breath
a
of
lot.
an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
She hasn't changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a fight, which means we still know her. We can use that to our advantage.
Continue to the basement landing.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and a raging devil. You turn
Oh
to
my
face what
soul.
lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade of my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
No, it's getting out of hand now. Shish.
If we're trying to break her out, I doubt she'll come willingly.
Yeah.
We'll have to use ourselves as bait. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way to get us both out. And we need to see what happens when she leaves the cabin.
Will she actually be able to leave the
You know
cabin?
what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't. Tough shit. We're the ones in control here. It's not the... Yeah, doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it?
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's talk a bit first. I wonder that anyways. Not explore, not... if you want a good fight. I'm just thinking, like, we can't, like, free her, so what if we just try and slay her?
Change your plans, boys. I thought we were on the same page. I can't believe you'd give up the game so easy. You charge headlong into the princess, blade flashing in the dim light of the basement.
Yes, 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 yes!
Oh!
Finally, you get it!
You seem so excited.
The scales feel balanced, each of you inflicting debilitating wounds on the other, striking in a dizzying synchronicity. But it is long before they tip in her favour. The cuts and bruises you've inflicted seem little more than superficial, barely so much as slowing her down as she continues her onslaught. You, in contrast, are finding it harder to stand as your body gradually becomes less responsive, less powerful, less stable. You can tell she's trying to make it last, but all it would take is one meaningful strike.
Oh, she's a strong-ass princess.
This is good, but you could have been so much better. I'm beyond you now.
Here it comes. I'll see you all on the other side.
Oh. Oh. Okay, she's been taken by the hands again. But the other side doesn't come, nor will it ever. It's time for you to leave. Memories return.
She's gone. Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay, well, we're gonna approach the mirror and see what in turn happens for us now.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Hmm? You think
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have enough thoughts on your vessels?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for. No. The point of awakening is to find out.
Oh. Okay.
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Oh, he must live somewhere. He does, I don't know why. I know this is for a fact. He does, but you're gonna keep that too,
It's nice to be with someone whose thoughts I can never know as mine.
Okay. How many vessels do you need?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Oh, one more vessel.
And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Oh. Okay. So we need one more.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
What are we is the question.
I will be here.
Waiting for you. Everything goes dark and you die once more. And here we go, once more. The hero and the princess. I don't know, like, what, like,
You're on a path in the woods.
What options do we want to actually go here? So we go. So we go straight to. We're just going to go straight towards the cabin.
You make your way.
But okay, let's enter the basement without the knife and see what happens.
The door to the basement.
Okay. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Her voice is back to her usual self.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with
Yep.
the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I didn't bring that thing.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Hold on, let's talk about it first. Okay, I want to examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm gonna go upstairs, maybe the key, and there isn't a key. Do you have any idea?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we
She offers this. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement.
This is
with
pretty
the
much
door
the
at
same
top
thing
of
I
the
had last
stairs.
time.
You try the door, but it
Okay, return. She's probably doing the same
make
thing.
your way to the bottom of the stairs.
She eats it off, yeah, then you save the princess.
Fine. Against your better
We've done all this though.
No, we won't have any of.
And in this part here, if we just slay her.
There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade
my
narrowly
lord.
grazing her backside.
Here we go again.
Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Oh.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Oh.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you.
What's different?
She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
Oh.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry,
It's over.
but it's over. Everything goes dark.
And we die
You
again.
die.
Okay, now we got the witch. I don't think we've had the witch before. That
You're
seems
on
new.
a path in the woods.
Yes,
You're
I
here
know.
to slay her.
Okay. So, we can proceed to the cabin. I wonder what we'll see this time.
Before you go any, she will lie. Don't worry. You can.
Okay, we got the optimist again.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of
Okay.
knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, so we're going to take the blade. Do we take the blade? Yeah, let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah, that is very true. Okay, so let's... into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the
I know how
muddy
different
earth
she is
below.
now.
The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Oh,
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
oh. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
Oh,
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
okay, we have a debate about this.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
Okay, she looks so different now.
Descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp blade, no doubt.
Oh,
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
we do. We just had a brawl.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Oh,
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. Well, we all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. We got to get out of here somewhere, right? I get the sense that you're not happy with me. Oh my goodness. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as just give her the blade. Oh my, that is asking for cuck. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Sorry.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. I died last time, you didn't. If anyone else should shoot you. Look, I know things are... to team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Okay, let's see. What do I do? Okay, let's go with that.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains
Oh.
fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Give this. Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
Oh, she needs someone to let her out, but it has to be on our court. She can't just leave on her own.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking? You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Okay, you first. Clearly there's some broken trust here. What if I give you the blade? Okay, now step onto the stairs to see what she does.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. You want us to turn around and kill her. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb out.
Oh, I
No
don't
time
see
at
this
all.
ending well.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder,
Oh, of
sharp
course.
and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
That's when you're trying to be nice.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself.
She's one crazy
She grins
bitch.
as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken.
Oh no.
One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
It's what I would have done.
Have you considered not being like that?
Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Oh my goodness. You could have gotten out of here if you just trusted each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Oh.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, "Now stab her in the back! Do it now!" And then you'd say something like, "Wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us."
True.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
Why didn't you tell us your plan before we agreed to go first?
Because then you'd have had to lie to her. And you're a terrible liar.
That's not... Okay, that's actually a good point.
It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. But it didn't work, did it?
Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to me.
Oh.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Oh, wow.
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there?
Hello?
What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Oh my. Well, there goes the entity now. It's almost like that's the narrator. But you don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memories return.
Where does she go? Should we...
Okay, so we can go approach the mirror. And we will go and gaze in again. And probably visit the person on the opposite side.
I think you know what I am.
Oh. Oh, this is different. And then another crack. Another and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever see you again.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh! What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not, what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away? Questions? Destroy the mirror. What is this place? Where are we? I want some answers here. What are you?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Oh, the whole thing moves.
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Oh, shit.
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh. After everything you've done to us, do you think it deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that
Interesting.
petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Oh.
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Oh shit, so every time this thing's gonna, like...
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay. What's the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Oh my goodness. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will, but it will all be worth it.
Why would you want to destroy a concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Oh, we don't have much things left. Yeah.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you.
Oh, am I part of
Things
her?
won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Say nothing till the end. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god.
What?
Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
Oh.
And echoes always fade away.
As the final fragment of a glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast natural god, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you, huh? When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Whoa. I don't like this. What the what's going on now? Oh my soul, what the hell is that? That's like mini princesses.
I can finally see you.
Oh, hello.
And you can finally see me.
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment.
Weird.
I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know what an echo? Do you hear? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Are we like both like entities or gods or something?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
So we're pretty much the same as Split.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Oh, okay. I don't have a say in all of this. Why are you still falling for me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I make a choice. Okay, if I let you out, the entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing this? Yeah, let's choose that one.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion
what is going on now?
that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other.
What's going on?
Forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever.
That is weird.
You move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential.
Hey now, don't you creep closer.
Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Address the facial statement directly. Appeal to share humanity. You speak about life and death and change the stagnation. But that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since I got here. Argue. Reject her. Appeal.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what
Pretty
you
epic.
used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You fight, but you fight as a shadow. I crush you because I have to. Because there is no honesty and mercy. Who lost and who won when you entered my cave? You died on the floor. My soul wept in ways your body couldn't.
But in the disappointment of my victory, you gave me a new challenge to face within myself. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
Okay. Let's continue to appeal.
You cling to your emotions.
Let's see what other vessels come out of this.
There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On
the blades.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, and alive and dead, all at once.
Whoa.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You
died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Okay, let's continue to appeal.
You are the whole of reality.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yes, there's the ghostly form. Music's epic though, hey? Okay, we're gonna keep on trying to appeal her humanity, yeah?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine? Your love ray puts a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Okay, so we can continue.
Why would I stoop to your level when I'm offering you essential to mine? It's so peaceful here. Beautiful. Eternal. But ever-changing.
As the clash between you and us begin to shake, you will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in things you don't believe in when you get set above it all. What do you think will happen if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let this happen. Let's slay the princess. I was told there was enough of you in me to preserve the meaning of existence. I'm going to trust that's true. Slay the princess. I'm here to fight for the better world. I'm sorry. You're cruel to yourself. I cannot let it exist. Oh my. You've done everything you can to make you understand perspective. But you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I wonder.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
We're all here for each other. We are here. Which hero are you?
I'm all of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear
It's
you.
good to be here.
Oh, it's so good to actually hear my voices again.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh. Oh. We're back in the cabin once
Here
more.
we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
No. I like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Oh, shit.
There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Okay. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Okay, well, let's take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Okay, let's enter the thing.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Sit with her. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing anything good here. I don't want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? I don't want to hurt anybody. There's a way. There must be a way out.
I don't think there's a way out, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending.
Oh?
I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Would you reset everything to help them, the people out there? If you want to continue to exist, then don't they continue to die and suffer? I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either.
Oh.
But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
Oh, shit. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about the right now, how we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
Oh my, I would definitely not want to be stuck in a loop like this forever. How do you know that this won't end worse? What if I make my way back here different, I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Is there any other way?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
Oh my goodness, so it's either going to be reset or death.
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right? And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything, again.
But that's not really a life you want to live. I take it all back. I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Too late to go back of being a god.
It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you were just going to go back.
Okay, I believe in it. Agree to her plan. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Hey, I have no idea what the thing is. If I slay her, the game is called Slay the Princess, right? But do we really want to slay her?
None of that will happen, because you'll still be you, and I'll still be me.
Okay. But how do you know that?
I know because it doesn't matter how many times we've hurt each other. I've never stopped caring about you. And if you feel the same, then everything is going to be okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna agree to a plan, I guess. If we save, right, on a different slot, and we go back to that point and see what changes. Yeah, Maybe that will help. Okay, Lo, let's agree to her plan.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Oh.
She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours,
She can kill me.
a fondness in her gaze.
Oh! Oh, I love you!
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
Oh no, this is like a love. Oh, this is sadness. Oh. Okay, now. So this resets everything back to the beginning again.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to slay her. If you
Okay. Okay, so these choices are all the same again. Nothing's different. Okay, so let us load back to that point and see what changes. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. Slay the princess.
I'm sorry too. So this is what it feels like to actually die. I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world will be like without me, but it can't be that bad if it still has you in it. I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
I don't know what's worse. She's stabbing me or I stabbing her. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry part of what you should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they weren't nothing either.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind you. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The parts of the woods outside are empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of the ancient creature stirs from the hibernation and feels sensation in your limbs once you couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spread as a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled, bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, your unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering, you are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will. By a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over.
Oh, my voice in the back.
But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd
I love
finally
it.
see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering, the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Here, here, to our vanquished foe. It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, wow. So I take that's one of the endings, or is the ending of the game? That was very, very interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I actually loved this game. It was so fun, so compelling. It had, like, kept you guessing on what is happening, where's it heading. And yeah, no, the options of either living the cycle over again is one thing, but yo, I think it was tougher for myself to actually kill her than her killing me. I probably prefer if I was the one that got killed and not her. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for the special playlist for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hit the UI by hitting H. Hey, that's cool. Our song. Join the Discord, join the mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else, make your playlist, play our other games, return to main menu. It's actually cool that they actually have this. Yeah, then you can just join and click on these options to do that. That's pretty interesting. Well, I gotta say, I fucking loved this playthrough. I had a lot of twists and turns, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, we decided to save the princess. That went different. We tried to kill her, we tried to kill ourselves, we tried to run away, all the different endless options, but it was hella freaking amazing. I actually definitely gonna go and see what other games that they do, and you never know, maybe we will jump on and play them as well. But yeah, it's been a blast. I hope everyone enjoyed the playthrough over these 2 videos that we've done, trying to follow different decisions and figure out what is happening with the different sides. You know, she's just one part of me and I'm one part of her. But yes, it explains a lot when you actually get further into the game and understand on all the different layers of aspects. But at the end, you know, I'll probably have preferred for her to, you know, kill me and let the cycle loop over and go through it. But again, it's just endless. It's just not going to end well. So in other words, you had to, you know, yep, that definitely freaked me out the first time I saw that, because I didn't realize that the background actually moves. But yeah, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this playthrough of Slay the Princess with me. Yeah, leave your comments and thoughts down below, and yeah, do give the video a big fat thumbs up. And thank you so much for, you know, just watching and chilling and sticking with the channel. And you know, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, and you never know, recommend other games down below and we'll go check them out when we can. So yeah, oh, my throat is pretty much sore talking so much, and I need to go get some drink just now. But happening? Oh, okay, it's changing again. But anyway, thank you all so much. God bless. Keep safe wherever you are in the world. And as always, the full army salutes you. Adios now. Good night. Bye-bye.